The Forgotten Carnival. In a small, sleepy town in the Midwest, there was a legend about a carnival that appeared once every 20 years. It was said to rise from the ground on the outskirts of town, shrouded in mist, with music that lured people in like moths to a flame. But those who entered never came back the same, or didn't come back at all. Emma, a 19-year-old college student, had grown up hearing the stories from her grandmother. She dismissed them as old wives' tales until one night, while driving home from a friend's house, she saw it. Colorful lights blinking through the fog and the faint sound of calliope music. Curiosity got the better of her. Ignoring the warnings from her childhood, Emma parked her car and walked toward the glowing carnival gates. A sign above read, "The Forgotten Carnival, one night only." The air was heavy with the smell of popcorn and something metallic like blood. A man in a tattered ringmaster's coat greeted her at the entrance. His face was pale, his smile unnaturally wide. "Welcome, Emma," he said, though she hadn't told him her name. "We've been waiting for you." Emma hesitated but stepped inside. The carnival was alive with movement, rides spinning, games clanging, and laughter echoing. But something was off. The people weren't quite people. Their eyes glowed faintly, their movements were jerky, and their laughter sounded hollow. She approached a game booth where a clown with a painted-on grin offered her a dart. "Win a prize?" he rasped. Emma tried to decline, but her hand moved on its own, taking the dart and throwing it. She hit the bullseye, and the clown handed her a stuffed bear. As she touched it, she felt a sharp sting, like a needle piercing her skin. Her vision blurred, and the carnival seemed to shift. The rides looked rusted and broken, the vibrant lights now dim and flickering. The laughter turned to screams. She stumbled back, dropping the bear, and realized it was covered in blood. Desperate to leave, Emma ran toward the exit, but the path kept looping her back to the same spot. The ringmaster appeared again, his grin now twisted into something sinister. "You can't leave," he said, his voice echoing unnaturally. "You're part of the show now." The carnival workers began closing in on her, their faces grotesque and distorted. Emma screamed as they dragged her toward the center of the carnival, where a massive, cracked mirror stood. The ringmaster raised his cane, and the mirror rippled like water. "Step through," he commanded. Emma resisted, but the workers pushed her forward. As she touched the mirror, she felt herself being pulled in, her reflection staring back at her with hollow eyes. The next morning, Emma's car was found abandoned on the side of the road. The carnival was gone, leaving only a faint smell of popcorn and blood in the air. Her friends searched for her, but she was never found. Weeks later, a new carnival poster appeared in town. It featured a new attraction, the girl in the mirror. Locals whispered that, if you looked closely, you could see Emma inside, her hollow eyes pleading for help. And so the legend of the Forgotten Carnival continued, waiting for its next visitor.